The attitude of Muzi Sibiya was positive and free. Now that's according to state witness Mhlanganyelwa Mbotho, who took the confession statement of accused No.1 Sibiya in May of 2020. The Pretoria High Court heard that Sibiya only had bruises on his wrist because of the tight handcuffs and that he was never assaulted or suffocated. The state argues that he and accused No.2 Bongani Ntanzi made confession statements but are now challenging the admissibility of their statements. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi has more.
Appearance was a good appearance, attitude very positive, and released freely.
This is how State Witness Colonel Mhlanganyelwa Mbotho described accused No.1 Muzi Sibiya's attitude. A retired peace officer, Mbotho says Sibiya cooperated with the process of taking down his confession statement after being warned and informed of his constitutional rights as per the Criminal Procedure Act. A peace officer is usually not involved in the investigations of the said case. The test was whether Sibiya and accused No.2 Bongani Ntanzi's confession statements were sourced voluntarily without undue influence. Colonel Mbotho says Ntanzi told him that he wanted to make a statement without the presence of a lawyer, despite being informed that he could enlist the services of one. A few questions were asked prior to the taking down of the statement.
Do you wish to make a statement? Yes, I want to make a statement. Number 3, have you been assaulted or threatened by any person in order to influence you to come and make this statement? Nobody assaulted or threatened even to influence me to make this statement. This is answer from the accused.
The statement was made on the night of the 30th of May 2020, the same day he was arrested.
Do you have any injuries? If so, how and when were they sustained? Yes. Answer from the accused. Yes. In both arms have marks due to the handcuffs were very tight. 9.1 Observation to the Justice of Peace. I noticed the marks on both hands and I even loosened little bit the handcuffs.
The court heard how he was faced by the Ekurhuleni Metro Police in Eriton, south of Joburg, and taken to Mbotho at the Diepkloof Police Station in Soweto, as per the instructions of lead investigator in the case, Brigadier Bongani Ntanzi. He claims to have been assaulted and suffocated.
He was slapped, but mainly the torture was a clear plastic bag was placed and covered his face, his eyes, his ears, his nose and mouth, and it was pulled by a person behind him whilst the other of the police officers held him, and they smothered and suffocated him so that he couldn't breathe. Can you comment on that?
Yes, I can comment. He was supposed to tell me. He didn't tell me that. So to me, it seems as if it has never happened. And I asked him about the assault, but he never told me. He can't say he forgot because I asked him.
Colonel Mbotho and an Ekurhuleni Metro Police SWAT officer, Constable Munareng, say a charge of assault was never laid against them. The court has also not heard of a medical report. On Monday, the state will call a new witness to testify on the pointing out statement made by Sibiya that will then be followed by the testimony of a magistrate on Tuesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Pretoria.